Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you are in the great condition. Let me introduce our group. We are from group 4 with our member are Fatmah, Ananda, Novita, Rustika, Yelli, Bunga, Prias, Ramadhani, and the last Putri Kharismaturrosyidah. We will present the material about language skills and body language. So, let's do the material and happy watching. Language skill is ability to use language. Skills relate to different aspects of using language, such as listening, reading, writing, or speaking. Skills are our ability to these things. In English, there are 4 skills. The first is listening, second one is speaking, and then reading, and the last writing.
Okay, we will explain the 4 skills in English. The first skill is listening. Listening in learning English, a skill that we must master is listening before speaking. This is very important to master first because before we speak, we listen to the native speaker and then speak according to the way the native speaker pronounces a word. The second skill is speaking. After mastering the listening skill, we will create a language product, namely speaking. Through speaking, a speaker communicates to convey the intent and purpose. In speaking, the technique you learned is in the form of pronunciation of words in English. In addition to that, speaking skill is active English, meaning that we can speak English. Speaking is one of the skills that must be mastered and really able to practice it in the field with other people as the interlocutor.
Reading. This skill is no less important than other skills. Through reading, we can get a lot of information and knowledge. Reading in English education. In English, reading material is usually about skimming, scanning, and skipping. Writing. Writing skill or in English, it is called writing. After we go through several skill stages in learning English. The first is listening, then speaking, then reading. Now we enter the writing stage. Body language. Body language is the use of physical behavior, expression, and mannerisms to communicate nonverbal, often done instinctively rather than consciously. Sign body language is a natural, unconscious language that broadcasts your true feeling and intention. They likely use the nonverbal message.
Nonverbal communication can play 5 roles. First is repetition, secondly is contradiction, number 3 is substitution, and complement, and last accent. Number 1 is repetition. Repetition, it repeats and often strengthens the message you are making verbally. Number 2 is contradiction. Contradiction, it can contradict the message you are trying to convey, this indicating to your listener that you may not be telling the truth. Number 3 is substitution. It can substitute for a verbal message. For example, your facial expression often conveys a far more vivid message than word ever can. Number 4, complementing. Complementing, it might add to or complement your verbal message. As a boss, if you pat an employee on the back in addition to giving praise, it can increase the impact of your message. And the last, accenting. Accenting, it might accent or underline a verbal message. Pounding the table, for example, can underline the importance of your message. Types of nonverbal communication. Number 1 is facial expression. Number 2 is body movement and posture. Number 3 is gesture. Number 4 is eye contact. Number 5 is touch. Number 6 is pace. And number 7 is voice. How to improve nonverbal communication are pay attention to inconsistencies. Look at nonverbal communication signal as a group. Trust your instinct. I think that's all from our group. If there are mistakes or words that are less pleasing, I'm sorry. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.